give some options. Maybe you want to rest, go palms up, palms down, that sort of thing. Wherever you're feeling comfortable is where you should begin. We'll start to settle into ourselves, finding our breath to begin as we normally do. So emphasizing our posture, shoulders rolled down and back. We're sitting up nice and tall. The knees are getting pulled towards the ground, so we're opening up through our hips a little bit. We're just finding our breath here. Just trying to kind of naturally elongate the inhale and the exhale. And try to close your mouth, breathe through your nose here. And as we begin, just kind of bringing to mind the intent of why you're showing up to the morning mobility. So maybe you're just looking for a little stretch. Maybe it's a meditation thing, maybe it's a little warm up for a workout type thing, but kind of just remembering your why, remembering your intent right here as we begin. And we're gonna slowly elongate our inhales and exhales. So we're gonna go 3-second inhale through the nose, 3-second exhale through the nose. And we'll go 4 seconds, and we'll go 5 seconds, and we'll do a couple rounds of that. So just a 2-part breath this morning. 3-second inhale, 3-second exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. 4 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 5 seconds. Exhale. 5-second inhale. Exhale. Inhale 5 seconds. Exhale. 5-second inhale. Exhale, let it all go, sigh. Nice. Alright, so let's reestablish our posture here. We're sitting nice and tall, shoulders rolled down and back. Pretend you have an imaginary string on your head and that's pulling you up, so we're sitting up nice and tall. Then once again, you reach your knees towards the ground, so doing that, you'll kind of feel a little bit more open up through the hips. Sitting up nice and tall, and then use your hands right here. We'll go a nice little forward fold, pull on your feet for some leverage. Still going knees towards the ground, so really feeling the stretch of the hip flexors in the back. Sit up nice and tall. Let's do a little neck stretch before we get rolling here. So you're going to take your chin, kind of reach it towards your right armpit, right hand on your neck, and now gently pull your head towards your right armpit. And we're looking for a stretch on the neck. So shoulder blades are down and back. We still want to be sitting up nice and tall. Reset. Chin to your left armpit. Take your left hand on your neck. Once again, reset. Sit up nice and tall. And that way you get a little bit more stretch on the neck as well. Go ahead and reset. We're going to go into a 90-90 position. So what we're going to do is your right leg is going to be out front in a 90-degree angle. Your left leg is going to be kind of off to the side in a 90-degree angle. So first up, we want to sit up nice and tall here. It's kind of like a pigeon-ish. And then we're just going to fold over that front knee, forearms on the ground. And you kind of want to split your knee with your forearms. And then to get deeper into the stretch, crawl your hands a little bit further from your face. And that'll just kind of help you fold into this a little bit. As we're making our way through, slow and steady with our breath. Every exhale, even though I don't remind you, we use that exhale to get a little bit deeper into all these postures. Alright, this next part's going to be a little bit strange, but you're going to take your left foot and pretend you have a string wrapped kind of around the middle of it, and then you're just gonna reach your heel up towards the ceiling and then just take a pause there. So let me kind of turn so you guys can see me a little bit better. So we're in this 90-90 position. We're still folded over. We're just reaching essentially our foot up off the ground. And we're gonna do a couple of pauses right there. Okay, so in this position, we're gonna do 3-second holds at that position. Just get a little hip internal rotation going on. All right, so foot up off the ground, 3-second pause, and then we'll reset. Bring your foot up. 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down, nice and slow. Foot comes up off the ground. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Reset. And one more time. Foot up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and reset. Come back up to your palms, and we'll go ahead and, without using your hands on the ground, try to switch out sides. So we'll go forward with this left thigh. 90-degree position, right leg is off to the right here. 90-degree position, we're sitting up tall, and then we'll fold over. This little 90-90 fold, modified pigeon. And to get a little bit deeper into the stretch, you'll crawl, army crawl your forearms a little bit more forward to just increase that fold a little bit. Breathing, slowing things down. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with those pauses, but now we're just going to lift our right foot up. We'll pause for 3 seconds, and we'll do that 3 times. So once again, pretend you have like a string around your foot, and it's just lifting you straight up. So we're just trying to reach towards the ceiling, essentially. Alright, 3-second pause, foot up off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Reset, slowly lower. And we're really trying to reach it as far as your range of motion is. Foot up off the ground, hold for 3, 2, 1. Reset. One more time, foot up off the ground, hold for 3, 2, 1, and reset. Go ahead and come back up. We'll make our way to all fours right here. And if you cramped on that hold, that's okay. Just breathe into it. All right, all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll start with a little bit of juicing it up. So hip rotations, big rotations, little rotations, whatever is calling to you this morning. And don't try to get into a set groove on these, especially now that we've been doing them for a little bit. You probably have kind of a flow your body wants to go to. Switch it up. Make sure to go the opposite direction on your rotation, so we're going both ways. Three, 2, 1. All right, come back to all fours. We're juiced. Let's come up to this like tall kneeling position. You're gonna send your right foot out directly to the right. Entirety of your foot planted on the ground. So big toe, pinky toe, and heel. We're gonna do some of these kind of called groin rockers. So the entirety of your foot is gonna be on the ground. You're gonna come down to your forearms. The further your foot is from your body, the more you're gonna feel this stretch on the inside of your thigh. So kind of adjust. And then we'll slowly rock forward and backwards right here. So again, trying to work into our adductors, the inside of your thigh. And just slowly rocking back and forth. You'll be slowly inching that foot away from your body as you work into this stretch. Come back up to your palms, and we're going to find this position. So our leg's going to be, we're essentially just like standing on our knee. This right foot's going to be out to the right. We're going to do like a modified gate stretch. So this right hand's going to be kind of a little bit above your knee, and then we're going to go left arm up and over. Really trying to stretch out this left side body, really reach in those fingertips up and over. We'll go ahead and reset. Right knee comes underneath your hip. Send your left foot out. We're just going to hit the other side. Big toe, pinky toe, heel in contact with the ground. Foot is forward. We'll slowly lower to your palms, and then you can come slowly down to your forearms, and then we'll do the same exact thing. We're slowly rocking back and forth. Try just ever so gently inch your foot slowly further and further from your body. Foot's trying to stay forward, foot is in contact with the ground. We'll come back up to our palms. Stand on our knee here. Left arm, shin, knee, this area right here. And then our right fingertips are going up and over. So rooting down through our left knee, really reaching up and over the top with these right fingertips. Nice little side body stretch right here. Go ahead and reset. Come back to all fours. Take your knees wide, feet are going to be together. Sink your hips backwards, child's pose. Crawl your fingers as far as you can, while also sinking your hips backwards. So crawling tall, sinking backwards. Nice little contrast there. Feeling a little stretch to relax. Forehead to ground. Come back up to all fours. Send your knees back slightly. We'll come down to the ground. Press up for a cobra. Broad through the collarbone here, so shoulder blades are down and back. We want to relax through our glutes, so if you feel your booty is squeezed right here, just relax. If it feels okay, you can look up on your neck. Bones again. Broad chest. We want to push our traps up into our ears. Sink your hips backwards. Let's hit this child's pose. Then we'll come back to all fours. Come up again to this tall kneeling position. Take a step forward. Actually, take a step forward with your left foot. You're going to untuck your back toes. Widen out this left foot. So take your left foot out to the left, heel toed out. And then we'll come down to our palms initially for a nice little wide lizard lunge. Going to be here for a second. If you want to come down to your forearms, feel free. Breathe into this for just a second. Find that nice, slow, steady cadence of breath. Breathing into the tension. Come back up to your palms if you came down to your forearm. Right hand planted, left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Broad chest, palms. Plant your left hand to the ground. We're going to hit a pigeon on this left side, so kind of slowly heel toe back in. We're going to take our left knee to be right behind your left hand. This left foot leg that is forward should be bent. Once we found this position, scoot your right foot back and it'll work into your left hip. First, we want to be up tall, just like we were in that 90-90 position. Come down to your forearms, if that feels all good, for a nice little sleeping pigeon. And breathe. Find that nice slow cadence of breath. We're taking a moment here to return to that intention that we set at the start. Your why. Exhale, sink your hips down a little bit deeper into this pigeon. Come back up to your palms. Tuck your right toes. Left foot's going to go up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Plant your left toes. We'll send our right foot forward. We'll widen out. Take a nice little lizard lunge on the other side. So right foot out to the right. Hands are planted. Forearms, if that's an appropriate level of challenge for you. Not quite there myself. So you're just kind of practicing on your own Using that exhale to get a little bit more out of the stretch. If you came to your forearms, come back up to your palms. Left hand's planted, your right fingertips going to rotate towards the ceiling, broad chest, breathe. Bless bam. Right hand, we're going to return to the ground. Let's hit our pigeon on this side. Right knee is right behind our right palm. Bend it as much as you need to. Scoot your left foot back to feel it in your right hip. I'll come up tall first. And then come down to your forearms, leaping pigeon. Once again, to kind of feel this stretch a little bit more, scoot that left foot back. And we're finding our breath. Letting our nervous system know. Stretches are all good. Exhale, sink your hips a little bit closer to the ground. Come back up to your palms. Let's go ahead and tuck your left toes. Right foot's going to come up for a three-legged dog. Then plant your right toes. So shift your hips upwards, downward dog. Pedal it on out. Bend one knee at a time. Stretch your calves out. Pedal out those hammies. Slight bend in your knees, and you're going to slowly walk your hands backwards to meet your feet in a forward fold. Head's hanging heavy. Hands interlaced at your elbows, ragdoll pose. Nod your head yes. Shake your head out no. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to roll up to standing position. Arms are going to come up overhead. And then down to heart center. Let's take our mountain pose. So arms are going to face away, shoulders down and back. We want to root down. So big toe, pinky toe, heel. Kind of glue to the ground and spread the floor with your feet. Activate your quads, kneecaps pull towards your hips. We're standing nice and strong here. Let's take a steeple grip. So we're going to interlace our fingers, pointer fingers, sort of like making this gun thing. And then arms are going to go up overhead. We're going to do a little half moon pose to the right side. So we're still rooting down, active through our lower body. Crunching through this right side. Left chest facing the ceiling. Exhale, reset. Inhale. Exhale, shift it on over to the left side. Crunch them through our left side or right side of your chest towards the ceiling. And then we'll go ahead and reset. Mountain pose. So root down through your right foot. So we're going to balance on this right side, big toe, pinky toe, heel. Grab your left foot. Knees stay together. Classic standing quad stretch. Squeeze your butt. Where you'll feel the stretch a little bit more. Don't slingshot your leg down, but slowly release that left foot back to the mat. Root down through your left foot, and we'll switch sides with standing quad stretch on the other side. So again, knees together. Squeeze your butt. Don't slingshot. We're going to slowly lower right foot down to the ground. Let's hit our active hamstring stretch. So left foot's going to be forward, toes up, soft bend in this left knee. Shift your hips backwards, flat back, and then we'll fold over. We've done this several times. We're going to get active with this, so we'll do some inhales, and then we'll roll our shoulders down and back. We'll flatten our back, and we'll exhale, we'll fold over. Essentially just trying to use our exhale to get a little bit more range of motion here. So, inhale, we flatten, shoulders down and back. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, shoulders down and back, we flatten. Exhale, we fold. Back. Exhale, we fold. Just hang out here for a second. Go ahead and reset, and then we'll switch. So right foot will be forward, toes up, soft bend, booty back. and then we'll fold over. We're going to do the same thing. Inhale, roll your shoulders down and back, flatten your spine. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, shoulders down and back, we're flat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, shoulders down and back. Exhale, we flat. Hang on here for just a second. Inhale, we'll go ahead and come up nice and tall, we'll reset. Alright, let's go ahead and walk, or be at the back of your mat. Alrighty. Actually, let's be in the middle of your mat. We're going to do a balancing stick pose. So, we're going to take that steeple grip, so we're going to interlace our palms, make a little gun right here. Both arms are going to go up overhead. I want you to really just squeeze your biceps to your ears. So there should be like no space between your biceps and your ears. We're going to take our right foot, take a step forward. We want to place most of the weight on our right foot. We're going to point our toes towards the back wall. Back foot's going to lift. We're going to slowly shift our weight forward. One line of energy right here, back toes pointed towards the wall. And we're really reaching through our steeple grip. Keep lifting that back leg up high. Slowly lower back down. Take a step backwards. And take a step forward with our left foot. Slowly shift your weight forward. And then reaching our heel up towards the ceiling, right heel up, really reaching through the steeple grip. One line of energy. Breathe. Slowly reverse your step. We'll come up nice and tall. Release your steeple grip. Do a couple of shoulder rotations, so bring your traps towards your ears. We'll relax them back. Go the other way of the rotation. Walk towards the front of your mat. Soft baby bend in your knees. We'll fold over our legs. Hands are planted. Walk your feet back, come to a plank position, and then we'll slowly lower ourselves to the ground. Press up for a cobra, look upwards, relax your glutes, draw through the collarbone. Hands are planted, shift your hips back, child's pose. Return to all fours, and then we'll come to a comfortable seated position. Ashley, let's go ahead and end on your back, so we'll go ahead and lie down. We're going to do some windshield wipers, so once you're on your back, scoot your heels in to your booty. Hands can be wherever you feel comfortable. We're just going to let our knees fall to one side at a time, and this is just on your own cadence right here. Also a movement here for the low back. Three, two, one, reset. Left foot should stay exactly where it is. You're going to take your right ankle and cross it over your left knee for a little figure four. Actively, kind of with this right knee, you're reaching it away from your face. And then place your hands around your left thigh. And we'll gently pull this left thigh close to our face. Feet are active, so toes are up on both legs here. And we're active through our right side as well. So we're kind of pulling in our left knee and reaching our right knee away. A little contrast right there. We're breathing. Don't slingshot. Slowly release the grip on your thigh. Relax that right. Receiving that left foot to the ground. Arms either out to a T or you can bend them. We're going to send both feet over to our left side for a little spinal twist here. If it feels okay on your neck, look over your right shoulder. And gravity do the work as we're sinking down into this rotation. Twist action. Inhale, legs ready to come back up, and we're going to switch. Right foot planted. Left ankle is going to be over our right knee. Toes are active. Interlace your hands around your right 5. So same type of thing. We're reaching our left knee away from our face. We're pulling in with this right thigh. So contrast there. Toes are active. Spine is on the ground. We're breathing. Slowly release your right foot back to the ground. Arms out to a T. And we'll go ahead and both knees over to our right side. Look over your left shoulder. That feels all good. Finding that slow cadence of breath as we finish up here. Still being present for the last little bit. Return back to both feet planted on the ground. We're going to do our final little pose here. We're going to squeeze every single muscle in our body. We're going to interlace your hands, wrap them around your shins here. Pull your head towards your knees. Squeeze every single muscle you have. So biceps, triceps, legs, core, face, everything squeezed. Hold it. Pull yourself into a tight little ball. 3, 2, 1, expand, let it all go. Come on out to a nice little mini Shavasana. So we're just relaxing right here, finding slow cadence of breath, but we're not counting it. Just taking this moment to breathe for a second, to note if your body feels different than when we first began. Feel free to stay laying in Shavasana. I'm going to come up to a comfortable seated position. That's going to be what we got for you guys for the morning mobility, May 27th. Per usual, namaste. So divine in me, honors the divine in all of you guys. Thank you, per usual, for joining and being so consistent. Let's see. Got a quote for you guys today. What is to give light must endure burning. Viktor Frankl. Alrighty, fam. I'll see you guys in here on a Friday. We're keeping it rolling. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.